driving me crazy. And that heat inside this crummy hotel is suffocating.
This is only the beginning, Joe. When we take you back to the States, it'll be hotter.
Come on, you're wasting your time, Dixon. You can't extradite me from here.
No, Joe. Well, there may be other ways to bring a man to justice.
Theater 5 presents Justice is an Uncertain Thing.
Hey, a little service here, huh? What do you say, a little service? Oh, those creeps. They're never around when you want them. Probably taking a siesta. Hey, Pedro! Pedro!
See, Mr. Hahn?
Give me my mail, will you?
Oh, see, Mr. Hahn. 3 letters for you. Also a message from my Mr. Dixon. He was most sorry not to find you here and said he would return. When he did not say.
Oh, the college boy, huh? Well, that's just dandy.
And Senorita Martinez is waiting for you in your room.
And how did she get in?
She just went up, Senor. She insisted. What could I do?
Well, you might try saying no, stupid. And sound like you mean it. That elevator working, or is it broken down again?
It is working, Mr. Hahn.
Well, for a change.
Vaya la diablo.
And what are you doing here?
I do not see you for a week. When I call, you do not answer the phone. When I come by, you are not there.
I got things to do, Carmen.
This time, I think, I will wait for him. So, I am here, Jose.
Well, I told you not to call me Jose. I'm not one of you. The name is Joe.
See, Joe. Oh, Joe.
Oh, come on.
Joe.
Now, don't sit there with those big calf eyes and cry. It gets on my nerves. Go on, buy me a bottle of whiskey. I'm bone dry. Look, none of that native rat gut, you understand? Whiskey. Money's in the top drawer. All right, vamos.
Oh, Joe, I want to talk
Not
to you.
now. I'm dry, I tell you. Now, go on. Leave the door open when you leave. I'm expecting Manuel.
Manuel here?
Well, you expect me to go to that flea trap office of his?
I don't want him to see me here.
Isn't that a little too late for that?
You are not a kind man, Joe.
Isn't it a little too late to discover that, too? Vamos.
Your door was open, but I thought I'd knock.
Oh, it's you, Dixon.
May I come in?
You are in.
Whom were you expecting?
Not you, college boy. I was expecting my lawyer.
Oh, I'm a lawyer, too. Passed my bar exam, got my diploma, everything.
To me, you're just a cop. The local ones are bad enough, but one from the States is worse. One sent down just to tail me. What do you expect, a welcome?
I don't see why not. After all, I bring you news.
You don't say. I can't offer you a drink because I'm fresh out of liquor. Not that I'd offer you one anyway.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Hospitality? I leave things like good manners to you, college boy. Where is that broad, anyway? I'm dying for a drink.
Your girlfriend? I passed her in the lobby.
My former girlfriend.
Oh? Well, that's good. For her. There's no future for her with you.
You didn't come to talk about my character. What do you want?
I told you I had news for you, Joe. After the heat was on from congressional investigations, you beat it down here because there's no extradition law in this country.
All right, now don't spell it out. Just make your point.
I know you have money stashed away in a safe deposit box here, Joe. Money we can't touch. I know you're spreading it around, but you can't buy everything, Joe.
Name one thing I can't buy.
I'll name 2. A couple of fellas up in the legislature here. They're working on a law, Joe. It's going to be on the books soon, very soon. An extradition law. Now, this country has always given asylum to political refugees, but they don't want it a haven for criminals wanted by other nations. And when it's on the books, Joe, your little visit here is over. So why don't you save the time and trouble and just give yourself up? You might get some consideration that way.
You must be kidding, college boy.
Because we'll get you anyway, and I'll personally take pleasure in escorting you back to the States in handcuffs. Well, it's been a pleasant talk, Joe. I'll see you soon.
Don't make book on it, college boy.
Hello?
Hello, Pedro. Johan. Yeah, Senor Han. You see Manuel Martinez in the lobby?
Si, senor. He has just come in, but he is talking to the young senorita.
Get him up here now, ahora, eh?
Si, I will tell him. Senor Martinez! Senor Martinez! You're wanted upstairs. Mr. Han wants you.
I am coming. You coming too, Carmen?
No. Will you take the whiskey up to him? He wants it.
Yes. Carmen, I'm sorry we no longer confide in each other.
What is there to say?
I know that Johan will destroy you if you stay with him long enough.
He is your client. How is it you are not destroyed?
A man cannot be destroyed twice. I have done that work too well without him. I know what I am, little sister.
Don't call me little sister. Where was my older brother, my protector, when I needed him? Our parents dead and I growing up, making my way alone. My brother was watching the rich Americanos, wanting their expensive cars, their expensive liquors, their expensive women, and figuring a way to get them. It did not matter how.
I know what I am, Carmen. A disreputable lawyer looked down upon by his profession, who can be bought for a price, a very small price.
Well, times have changed for you, Manuel.
This man, Johan, he's an evil man, Carmen. His business is death. Gambling, narcotics, name an evil, and he has a hand in it. The price is too high, little sister. Make something of your life, but not with him. He has nothing to offer but destruction.
I want to get away from here, Manuel. I am stifled here. I want a place where I can make a life for myself. Can you help me? Take the whiskey up to him. He is waiting.
Where you been? You been down in the lobby the past half hour?
Sorry. I met my sister. I've not seen her for a long time. We stopped to talk. Here's your whiskey.
Where'd she go?
She did not say. For a walk to the beach, perhaps. The air is clean there. The water is clean.
All right, now let's stop horsing around with words, huh? You're a smart boy. That's why I hired you. Dixon, the federal agent, was here to see me. Yeah, he paid me a visit. The ceiling fell in. My stomach said hello to my mouth.
Dixon has been here for some time. He can't touch you. I've told you that.
Yeah, sure. The no extradition law. Sure. Maybe what you don't know is that they're passing a new law which will let them extradite me. Dixon says it'll be on the books soon.
He's trying to scare you.
Well, he succeeded.
I know about the proposed law.
You know about it? You know about a law that'll put handcuffs on me, ship me back to the States to meet a federal rap?
That's too hot to yell, Joe. Take it easy, huh? Let me explain. A law is a slow business. Even soon can mean a few months, say even 1 month. But you've got your protection, the statute of limitations. It runs out in 10 days. Just 10 days, Joe, and you're a free man. You've beaten it. All you have to do is wait. Dixon's trying to scare you, goad you into something. Don't be provoked. All you have to do is wait.
Yeah? But there's a chance.
There's always a chance, but you've got to take it.
I don't take chances. Chances are for suckers. Now, look, I want to make sure there's an out, just in case the law gets passed before the 10 days. Now, I can't get away unless I get it legal. It's got to be legal. And that's why I hired you. You got to double check, find me an out just in case. You got law books.
Sure, I have many, many law books. It takes money to go through them, Joe.
What do I care what has to be done? Do it. Money, the money is there, creep.
I am a lawyer.
I bought lawyers by the yard in the States. Judges, too. But you want respect, you want money. We're in a race against time, okay? I don't intend to lose that race. Because if I do, you'll lose it right along with me, and I'm a bad loser. You just keep that in mind. Now beat it. You got work to do.
Adelante.
Senor Martinez,
Yes, Mr. Dixon. Come in, please.
you know me?
I think we know each other, Mr. Dixon. We have something in common. Our interest is Joe Hahn, eh?
It looks like you're very busy.
You may be wasting your time, Senor Martinez.
I have the time, Mr. Dixon.
But your client hasn't.
You can't really be too confident of that, Mr. Dixon, or you wouldn't be here.
You can't be too confident either, Senor Martinez, or you wouldn't be searching for those legal possibilities so feverishly.
Mr. Dixon, you have a boss. So have I. Yours is your government. Mine is my client. Now, please, I'm really very busy. What can I do for you?
Well, to put it plainly, you can help me bring a criminal to justice.
Mr. Dixon, let us remember our roles. I am a lawyer. It's my business to save my client. You are a policeman, and it's your business to apprehend him.
He's going to lose. You know that. That extradition law is coming faster than you think.
Mr. Dixon, there are always consequences. I'm prepared to accept them. I have a job to do.
Well, if you don't want to think about yourself, then think of your sister.
I am deeply concerned about my sister, Mr. Dixon. More than I can tell you. More than I can tell her, too, though she turns a deaf ear to me. But all of that has nothing to do with my case, Mr. Dixon. I have a client. I will try to represent his interest as best I can. Now, there's nothing more to say. Adios, Mr. Dixon.
I'm sorry you can't see it my way. Adios, Senor Martinez.
Yeah, hello. Who is it?
Manuel,
Why do you wake me up in the middle of the night? You know it's 5 a.m.
it'll be dawn soon. You haven't got much time. You have to hurry.
Hurry. Hey, what's the matter? What's happened? Has it happened? Has the extradition law...
Yes, Joe, the extradition law. It passed last night.
But how? Look, you were certain. You told me you said you...
Joe, stop wasting time and talk. Every minute counts. We can't talk on the phone now. I want you to do this. Get dressed right now and come down to the beach near the dock. Hurry.
Hello. What is this? You got a motorboat? You got supplies? Who's taking the trip?
You are.
Out in the ocean? Have you gone crazy?
Look, I've been up all night getting this together.
Yeah, but you're going to find me illegal out. Not this crummy way, taking a powder, a small boat heading out to sea. How is this supposed to help me?
Listen to me, please. This is a legal way. Now, I'll explain it to you simply. We found a law in the books, an American law, an old law, maybe 75 years old. But it's never been repealed, so legally it still applies.
Yeah, but what does the law say?
It says that an American citizen, any American citizen, which you are, can lay claim to any uninhabited island in international waters. Now, it says more than that, but that's the substance.
Yeah, but what?
3 miles out. Beyond that, it's international waters. An American citizen lays claim to an island, and it becomes, in effect, an independent sovereignty. His own country, you might say.
Well, what does that mean?
For your purposes, it means that legally no authorities can touch you there. They don't have the legal right.
But will it hold up in law in the courts?
Ultimately, probably not. But it's enough to give you the time that you need. Only 3 days. Think of it, 3 days. I filed a copy of the claim with our own authorities here, and I sent a copy to Washington. Now, by the time the fireworks start, you'll be a free man. The statute of limitations will have run its course, and then they can never touch you. For your old crimes, of course. You commit a new crime, and that's something else.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, you're a smart boy, Manuel. But tell me, where is the island, and how do I get to it?
Look, I know these waters well. There are a string of islands straight out in a straight line. Take your pick. They may be just a few acres wide with no vegetation or anything, but they'll serve your purpose. It's getting light now, so you won't have any trouble finding your way. Now get in! And come back 3 days from now on Saturday, and you're free for good.
What do I do once I'm on the island?
In that boat, you've got a tent, a gasoline stove, food, water, clothing, blankets, a radio, all kinds of personal equipment to make you comfortable as possible. You'll manage. Is that too high a price to pay for freedom?
I guess not. I wish there was some other way, though.
Believe me, there's no other way. Good luck, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Joe!
Hey!
Joe!
Hey, isn't that Carmen running along the shore? Oh, you're a sly boy, Manuel. Planned a last-minute surprise for me, eh? Ah, that's more like it. With a little company, that island shouldn't be too hard to take.
Oh, Joe, don't leave. Manuel, you're helping him leave without me. I'll never see him again.
Carmen, what are you doing here?
I was restless. I couldn't sleep. I went for a walk along the beach, and then I saw... Oh, take me with you, Joe. Take me with you.
That'll be a pleasure, Carmen.
No.
Who are you saying no to, creep? I say she comes.
No.
I didn't pack a bag with me, but I packed a 38. Let's go around, Manuel. She's coming with me.
Don't hurt him, Joe.
I wouldn't hurt him. All I want is him not to interfere.
Please, Manuel, please let me go.
If she enters that boat, Joe, I won't lift a finger to help you. And it won't do you any good killing me. You need me. I'm the only one who can give you those 3 days you need so desperately. Well, what'll it be, Joe? Carmen or your freedom?
Not even a choice. So long, Carmen. I'll send you a postcard if I can figure out how to mail it.
Please, Joe.
Go on, beat it, girl. I gotta go now.
Please.
I said beat it. Vamos.
Manuel.
Don't cry. Don't cry, Carmen. He's out of your life. Be grateful.
Oh, Manuel, forgive me.
Oh, what's there to forgive? Let's not sit in judgment of ourselves. That's for a jury. Or for God. Come, Carmen. Come in, Mr. Dixon. I was expecting you. Here, let me take your raincoat.
You were expecting me? I didn't have an appointment.
We're both lawyers, Mr. Dixon. We know it is wise never to underestimate the opposition.
I haven't made that mistake with you, Senor Martinez. You can be sure of that. I read your interesting little legal paper, the one you just filed, your claim for one Johan.
And, you found it interesting?
Do you really think that'll put him outside of our reach?
Long enough to serve our purpose, Mr. Dixon. It's true that there is now an extradition law on the books, but Johan will never be extradited.
I admire your skill, Senor Martinez. You've served your client well. A few days on a little island, and he's a free man. No, you haven't overlooked a thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But is this what you call justice?
Justice? Justice is so uncertain.
Like the weather in this unsettled part of the world? Sounds like a storm coming up, Senor Martinez.
No, impossible. It isn't hurricane weather. Too early in the season. There were no warnings. Of course, certain of the old inhabitants have been muttering about a hurricane, but, well, to the trained mind of a lawyer, these are idle rumors.
Senor, if there should be a hurricane, what would happen?
On the mainland? Oh, just high winds, a few house roofs blown away.
No, I mean on the offshore islands.
Oh. Well, they're flooded over by huge waves, senor. Completely flooded. Completely destroyed.
Theater 5 has presented Justice is an Uncertain Thing, written by Max Burton and directed by Ted Bell. In the cast, George Petrie, Ralph Camargo, Francis Spanier, Martin Rudy, and Sam Nudell. Audio engineer Neil Pultz. Sound technician M.C. Brock. Script editor Jack C. Wilson. Original music by Alexander Vlastotsenko. Orchestra under the direction of Glenn Osser. Executive producer for Theater 5, Edward A. Byron. We invite your comments. Write to Theater 5, New York 23, New York. This is Fred Foy speaking.